everybody here in this room has probably heard of George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Patrick Henry. These are Virginia's great patriots. These are guys who formed our country and made it more or less what it is today. And on a slightly less famous note, you're probably familiar with some major crises in the American Revolution. Some of you might think of the 10 Crucial Days, when George Washington, after a year of defeat, New York and all these different places, when he finally wins a victory at Trenton and he finally wins a victory at Princeton. In a lot of ways that helped change the war. You might think of the Winter of Valley Forge, which was brutal and awful and really, really rough on the Continental Army, but they walk out of it at the end of the winter a much improved army. Or if you know your history a little bit better, or you really love your Revolutionary War history, you might say when in August of 1780, Benedict Arnold first comes to West Point in New York, my home state, and with every intention of turning it over to the British. Those might be some major crises that you think of, moments when the revolution hung by a thread and its victory was entirely uncertain. But when people think of the American Revolution and the major figures in it, no one thinks of Charles Lynch. Likewise, they don't think of the great Central Virginia Loyalist Uprising of 1780. Yes, I just coined that phrase. They don't think of that as a major crisis. Most people have never heard of that. In fact, outside of this room, I'm not sure too many at all have. But what I'm hoping to explain in this book, and what I hope you guys take away from it, is just how important that moment in August of 1780 here in Central Virginia was.